This is your AESH Electric Energy News Minute for Tuesday, March 22, 2022. In mainstream news, CNBC reports, hydrogen-powered train a step closer to passenger service in Germany. Plans to deploy a hydrogen-powered train in the southern German state of Bavaria took a step forward this week after Siemens mobility and rail operator Boris put pen to paper on a leasing contract. The signing of the contract, which took place on Tuesday, builds upon a letter of intent from last summer. In a statement Wednesday, Siemens said testing of the prototype train would start in mid-2023 on routes including one between Augsburg and Fuss, with the train slated to officially begin a passenger service in January 2024. Bloomberg headline, oil surges as Ukraine war tightens supply, Mideast tensions rise. Oil surged for a third day as the war in Ukraine neared the end of its first month with no conclusion in sight, while attacks by Iranian-backed rebels on energy facilities in Saudi Arabia added to upward pressure. West Texas Intermediate topped $108 a barrel, and the U.S. benchmark has rallied almost 14% since the close last Wednesday. A top Ukrainian aide said Russia has turned to more destructive artillery as the country rejected a demand to surrender the besieged southern port city of Mariupol. Still, Turkey said Moscow and Kiev were moving closer in talks to achieve a ceasefire. The Financial Times reports, can Europe wean itself off its dependence on Russian fossil fuels? Wall Street Journal headline, Boris Johnson visits UAE, Saudi Arabia, seeking more oil. Boris Johnson began a visit to the United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia to try to persuade the OPEC members to step up oil production and help lower energy prices following Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The British Prime Minister met Crown Prince Mohammed bin Zayed, the UAE's de facto ruler, in Abu Dhabi on Wednesday before traveling to Riyadh for a meeting with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The world must wean itself off Russian hydrocarbons and starve Putin's addiction to oil and gas, Johnson said. Forbes headline, PlayStation maker Sony teams up with Honda to enter fast-growing electric vehicle market. Japanese giants Sony and Honda will join forces to develop electric vehicles, emerging as the latest software-hardware duo to join the fast-growing field of high-tech cars. The two companies announced on Friday that they plan to engage in the joint development and sales of high-value-added battery electric vehicles for sale as early as 2025. They intend to set up a joint venture within this year to combine Honda's expertise in car manufacturing and after-sales servicing with Sony's strengths in entertainment and sensors, which are essential for autonomous driving technology. BBC reports, West Burton no formal request to keep coal power station open. The government says it still plans to stop using coal by 2024, despite claims one of the last UK plants could be kept open to help tackle the energy crisis. Nottinghamshire's West Burton plant is set to be closed this year as part of the UK's net zero plans. According to a report in The Times, EDF, the French energy giant that runs the site, has been approached to see if it could keep the site running. A government spokesman said it had made no formal request to EDF. EnergyLiveNews.com reports, Shell unveils new plan for gas field project in North Sea. Shell has today unveiled an amended plan for the development of a gas field that had been previously rejected by the Offshore Petroleum Regulator for Environment and Decommissioning in October. The plan is for the development of the Jackdaw field in the North Sea. Gas from Jackdaw will come ashore in St. Fergus and then enter the national grid to supply homes and businesses across the UK. In recent weeks, the government urged energy companies to ramp up oil and gas output as the UK tries to reduce its energy reliance on Russia. PowerGrid.com reports, Ukraine joins European grid, ending dependence on Russia. Engineers have linked Ukraine to an electricity grid spanning much of continental Europe, allowing the country to decouple its power system from hostile Russia, officials said March 16. Belgium-based ENSOE, which represents dozens of transmission system operators in Europe, said the electricity grids of Ukraine and its smaller neighbor Moldova were successfully synchronized with the continental European power system on a trial basis. This is a significant milestone, the group said. This has been your AESH Electric Energy News Minute for Tuesday, March 22, 2022. If you want more global electric energy news and real-time alerts, hit the subscribe button now and follow us on social media.